Hello, Dayswing Dreamers. Whoa, give me some space. Um, I'm a little bit bummed because, like, on the Eliza versus Planned Parenthood, which has gotten kind of a bit of views, it's been popping off a bit. I've been getting some negative comments. Most aren't even about me being a freak in the Planned Parenthood, although some are. A lot are just like anti Semitic, which is weird because to my knowledge, I'm not even Jewish, but still, they're like, I don't know if you're a Hebrew or a Shebrew, but you better wear your Yamaha, which I think is interesting. And I'm going to pin that comment. And I'm also saying it here now, just so everyone can be aware of it. And whoever said it can feel really, really cool and comfortable. I also want to make a correction. I said I went on a date and referred to her as my date. She's not my date. She's my girlfriend. Yeah. 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 Didn't mean to lower the severity of it. She's my girlfriend. I'm gay. This is Lucy. She's mostly chill and really sweet. Oh, yeah. That kind of mean sometimes. Oh, she's licking. She acts a lot like a dog, because she was raised by dogs. She thinks that she is just a dog. That's what she thinks she is. So, she's really fun to hang out with, but sometimes she can be a little bit evil. But that's all right. She has a lot of energy, and I'm just trying to keep her company and make sure that she's all right. I really love animals. I love animals. I'd like to go vegan, I think. But right now I kind of just live like a rat. And I just... Yeah. Like, no one gets on to New York sewer rats for not being vegan. Because people know. They see a piece of pizza in the subway, they eat that shit right up. That's how I live my life. That's my philosophy. I think YouTube is a psyop. I think it legitimately is a psyop. I can't stand that shit. God forbid a bitch have whimsy. God forbid a bitch be interesting. The cooler I get, the more haters I get. And it's not just on YouTube, it's all around. But, it's just, like, haters. Because, like, I'm getting cooler. I know I'm getting cooler. And I'm having success in the things that I want to do. And the fields where I should go. And, like, people, I feel like, know that I'm, like, doing all right. I'm less of a loser than I've ever been in my entire life. And yet, these other fucking losers have to come in and be weird. Like, this one person was, like, saying shit like, oh, you definitely got monkeypox. That's for having degenerate behavior or something along those lines. And I'm like, yeah, that's just repackaging the fucking rhetoric about AIDS. Like God's punishment AIDS rhetoric. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's not cool at all. Anyways, got some energy drinks. I'm gonna be stealing another Virginia Slim because a YouTube comment told me to. What else is there to say, y'all? What else is there to say? Checking in on the cats. Having a lovely time. The water, it stinks. I've been thinking more and more of what it takes to live as a starlet here in the big city. Denton, USA. And I've been thinking more and more of those comments. And I think it kind of sent me to a point, not of crisis, but I don't know, it fucked with me. I'm a very fragile person, and the comments, they can really cut deep into me. And it gets me kind of scared to think about my digital footprint. I didn't really think of a backup to becoming a starlet. And now I'm worried about my digital footprint. I don't know. I'm just such a wacky and bizarre character here on the internet, and it's just it's just the Planned Parenthood video got way more views than I thought it would, and it's like messing with my head. I'm in too deep now. I'm in too deep. Cat sitting. It's Thanksgiving, by the way, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling golden. I'm having Thanksgiving with the cats, and you know what? JD Vance, you could visit me in the hospital, after bottom surgery and apologize. That's a stupid joke. It's like it's playing off because like the JD Vance said the thing of the cat ladies, and then also like visited like his trans friend in a hospital, but now is totally on the Trump reactionary stuff, Peter Thiel, dark money, antichrist shit, and it has me thinking. I don't know. It's kind of interesting because JD Vance kind of looks a lot like my father, so it's all so strange. It's all so strange. Well, in any event, my mom got me this book called Numbers That Preach. This is terrible. I didn't want to. This is like a terrible, terrible, terrible book. If y'all are interested in me doing a book review, I could do like a video essay, and I would like to go into this because I'm soft launching. Because I've been taking notes and shit. I kind of want to soft launch that. This is insane. This is incredible. I really want to dissect this with y'all. Let's see what we can do. We do not yet know what this channel can do. I'm excited. I hope you are too. But I'm sorry I didn't do the video. I'm sorry I did like the challenge for myself, where I do a video every day, and then immediately broke that challenge. Like immediately failed. I mean, yeah. I kind of like being alone again. It's very, very interesting. I feel like I'm reconnecting with parts of myself. I just think that's what living is, though, is a constant reconnection to something deeper. But I've been like really getting into that and really like trying to explore consciousness more, and it's really interesting. It's really cool. I'm having a beautiful, beautiful time. I'd really like to I know I do like the spiritual stuff, and like people like think I'm going insane or think I'm doing a bit or something, but I think it's just like legitimate explorations of consciousness and stuff. I don't think anyone can cast aspersions onto me for the exploration of the human mind, of my psyche. This is what you have to do for showbiz. This is what you have to do to be the artist. If you're gonna go on the crazy artist path, that's what you gotta do. You gotta commit, goddammit. You gotta have some fucking backbone. Fuck, I'm not going insane. I know I appear to... See, that's the fucked up part. The messed up part about all of this is that the further I delve into my psyche, committing to this artist shit, the more toxic I think my digital footprint becomes for anything else. And that's not me trying to do that. I think I'm just trying to tell it how it is. You know, I say like I'm fucking Bart Simpson, but regardless, I I I want to apply to that job, but I'm worried. And I'm also thinking about people being introduced to me. And then it's all like these people know me mainly by these crazy stories. Because I'm only sharing some of it. I have lots of interesting stories, though. I think I'd be a great addition to any team. You know, I really do. I really do. You can see how eloquently I speak. This is no accident. And it's not put on. This is just how I'm most comfortable. As a starlet in the big city, one must get familiar with That's not true. What would you know about that, mother? I will be a starlet. I will. Oh, I want y'all to see this up here. I'm still doing the ceiling fan shit. I'm still on that. I'm interested in like some sacred geometry to it all, but like I like that. I love that shit. I was watching this one video explaining like the Tesla coil like 369 thing, and he was like kind of being condescending and shit, talking about like, oh well, here's the mathematical equation explaining it, like how it repeats, and it's like, no shit. Like that's the point. That's the point, is that it's so cool. That's what I got from it. Like, I don't even know that much about the Tesla coil shit and, like, the vortex. But, like, yeah, there's a mathematical explanation because it's, you know, how numbers work. And that's how it, like, that would work. If that existed, there would be an equation for it. Like, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Like, Pythagoras had a fucking cult around him, you know. Not saying that the cult is necessarily a good thing. I'm just saying that it would make sense for people to get around that. It doesn't seem like that would detract from it. Because math being able to explain the universe, like, in an objective way, seems like building off of something that's mathematically explainable would be a better bedrock for spirituality, not a worse one. Well, I don't know about better, actually. Because connecting to the, like, linguistic and, like, to literature is cool. But, I don't know, I like that. I like connecting, like, to, like, icons, transcendence, like, archetypes, and then transcending through that on, like, a spiritual path. And I do think you can do that in lots of ways. But, and then ultimately get to the point of oblivion and unity with the divine. That's what I think this, is like the commonality of all religions. But like, there's all sorts of like circumstance and shit that goes on. Anyways, bye. I didn't record anything else. I didn't record anything yesterday. I was hanging out with my girlfriend. And you know what? I hate daily vlogs. I don't like doing it. I like being productive. I like that. I do. I've been trying to hide that I like it, but I do like it. But at the same time, Like, what am I doing? I'm vlogging myself taking care of cats? What happened in the fucking Dayspring dream, y'all? What happened to the Dayspring daydream? This vlog series was supposed to be about me creating an album, and also me recklessly trying to create the album and the consequences of that, which have been really fun. But still, like, I have dreams, man. I have dreams. A Dayspring dream. And this train isn't going to stop till we get rolling. I thought about maybe doing like a triple album instead of a double album, but then I would have had to redo the album cover and stuff, so I was like, you know what, I'll do an EP then. An extra EP. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like doing it, and I'm like, this is cool and all, but I can just like save that for something like after Dayspring comes out. I can just release it then, and that would probably be better. And like, I don't want to have to like rush to create all this stuff whenever I like can like be putting that effort into deepening Dayspring. But I'm thinking, well, I don't have, space or time to like record it myself, and like nothing's recording. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't have shows lined up. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing right now? Sorry I'm swearing so much, but and I would listen back to the demos, and they sound like trash. And I'm thinking to myself, not just like the recording of it, but also my playing of it. I'm thinking to myself, how do I create something better? How do I create the Dayspring dream that I've been wanting to create? And y'all, I don't really know. I'm at a loss. I was kind of figuring that this would just work itself out. And opportunities have presented themselves, but none of them have felt right. You know what I mean? So, I'm not sure if I should just take matters into my own hands, or I should just trust the good Lord on this, that the good Lord knows what the good Lord's doing. But I have something inside me that needs to get out. And, maybe it's just giving up on trying to get out. But no. Dayspring Dream must get out in its entirety, in its fullness. Dayspring Prime. My personal life is going really well. I have good friends. My girlfriend's awesome. My family life is weird, like it always is, but that's chill. I don't think I'm going to learn gumbo anytime soon, and I've come to terms with that. Dayspring Dreamers. Dayspring Dancers. Do you still believe in this project? The Dayspring Project. Honestly, do you still believe that by some strain of miraculous luck, you will see this album on the shelves at Barnes & Noble or other such establishments? You think there's hope for that? You think you're gonna get people like that one bald guy talking about how this album's like a 5 or a 7, maybe a 3? Anthony Fantano. You think he's gonna talk about how come this album's a 3 or 4? You think we can reach that? I think we can. Dayspring Dreamers, Dayspring Dancers. I love you.